Alrighty, everything looks good. Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Dive Bombers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We are in year number 12 here in control, year number 12 of the Green Nachos League, and year number 6 in control of the Dive Bombers franchise. Last episode for our Bombers saw us win a shootout against the Swampers, 17 to 10. It took a late rally in order to get that number, but we managed to get the job done despite O'Connell's struggles out of the bullpen. We then went into the sim. We beat the Riddles 5-4 in extra innings, and then we also beat the Champs 5-2 as we sweep our three non-conference opponents here last episode, having a perfect episode of 3-0 in order to take the division lead away from the Thumpers. We now have a half-game lead over them with 6 games left to play. Next up on the schedule are the Gold Coats. 11-7 is their record, so they look like a playoff contender. So we're playing this game. On the mound for them is Odin Owens, the right-hander, with Tier 2 Elite Four-seamer. He's 2-1 with a 2.79 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP. On the mound for us will be Philip McForsham, Tier 2 K Neglector, Tier 2 Elite Curveball. He is 2-0 with a 1.82 ERA and an 0.97 WHIP. So both starters having good seasons for their respective clubs. Both teams having good seasons, as we're 12-6. They are 11-7. After this, the matchup is the Nocturnals, and then we come back to our division for the final 4 games of the season. So this is where the rubber meets the road, folks. We are reaching the end of the season. We're going to see if we can not only clinch a playoff spot, but also set ourselves up good for a division title run. As right now, in our division, it is only a 2-horse race between us and the Thumpers. However, the Bionics also have 13 wins to their name, so they are chasing the two of us for the top seed in the conference, and the Bottlenoses are nipping at our heels at 10-9. So it's looking pretty easy to tell who's going to be a playoff team this year, on our side anyway, but the other side, there's 5 teams with 11 wins. The Flyers, the Tramplers, the Beasts, the Gold Coats, and the Swampers. So it's anybody's game. Let's see how it goes. Alright, we'll jump into today's action. This could be a 1-game episode or a 2-game episode. It all depends on how long these run for. But the lineup for the first game, leading off in left field, is Garlic Simmons. He's locked in. Batting second, first baseman Albert Murphy. Batting third, locked in right fielder Salvador Pruitt. Batting fourth, locked in second baseman Arrest Blacksmith. Batting fifth is catcher Alicia Nunez. Batting sixth, shortstop Blake Benwood. Batting seventh, playing third base today is Lee McDonald. He'll be in for Quinn Ventura, who is rattled. CT Driver, the rookie, will be in center field batting eighth, and batting ninth is Philip McForsham. And for the Gold Coats, leading off in right field is former Dive Bomber P.J. Freeman. Batting second, locked in at third base, former Thumper third baseman Bobby Shelton. Batting third, locked in at shortstop veteran Tanner Field. Batting fourth, center fielder Beto Rago in a backup position. He's normally in left. Batting fifth, first baseman Hector Maloney. He is the younger cousin of outfielder Hans Maloney, for those curious. Batting sixth actually, second baseman Benson Lowe. He's a utility infielder. Normally he's in center field. He's at second base today with Ace Exterminator. That's interesting. Batting seventh in left field today is young Aaron Serrano, another backup position. Batting eighth is catcher Chris Hubbard, the veteran, and batting ninth is pitcher Odin Owens. On the bench, they have Jude Nuptials, who is a young development piece there at second base. Veteran Cowie Hackett, the first baseman. Third baseman Ava Stevenson, I believe in her third year, another former dive bomber at one point. Another former dive bomber, first baseman Theo Carroll, and catcher Hardy Snell, who is on the bench right now despite having Ace Exterminator as he needs a day of rest. The rest of their pitching rotation, former Furry Flyers ace Derek Stevens, Reuben Gordon, and then their other starter is Jonas Success. He is a long reliever. In the bullpen, they have long reliever Simon Tanner, who we should not see today. He is gassed. Boone Frown, the veteran, Jamison Mitchell, Bento Farley, and Ramon Avila. Or Avila, depending on how you say that. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we head out home to Colonial Plaza as the Bombers look to create some separation atop the division. Look at that, 2 nights in a row we're streaming. It's a rarity these days, folks. Might not want to get used to it. Alright, it is a little chilly here tonight, so thankfully I've come prepared. I've got myself a nice blanket to keep myself warm. Let's see what we got.
Get your mitt ready and your cheering hat on. It's time to play ball.
Let's do it.
How about it?
PJ Freeman leads off in right field, former dive bomber. He was with us when the series began, hitting .231 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Still has his sign stealer and RBI 0 traits. Philip McForsham, Philly Mac as he's affectionately known, on the mound today for the Bombers. 2-0 with a 1.82 ERA and a 0.97 WHIP. 7 runs given up, 5 earned in 4 starts. 24 2/3 innings pitched. 16 hits surrendered, 8 walks, 3 homers, 1 hit batsman, 17 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 182. A fantastic year so far for Philly Mac. Peter up and away. That is high for ball 1. Here's his best pitch to curve. That's down and in, 2-0. Change it down. Check low. 3-0 count to Freeman. He knows the heater's coming. Strike in there at the letters. 3-1. And he knows the slider's coming as well as he lines it right at Blacksmith, who reaches up and puts it away. 1 down on the line out. Next up, former Thumper third baseman Bobby Shelton. He is locked in with Tier 3 first pitch Slayer, hitting .306 on the season with 4 homers and 11 RBIs. Change it down and away in the first one. Off the edge, ball 1. And there goes that trait. Goes down and in, hit hard up the middle, and Shelton's got himself a base knock as he'll poke it up the middle. Runner on with 1 down. Batting third, coming up next for the Gold Coats is veteran shortstop Tanner Field. He is also locked in. He's hitting .271 on the season with 4 homers and 19 RBIs. Respectable offensive year for Field, a 37-year-old. Still delivering for the team. First pitch screwball down and in from Philly Mac is called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ladder away. That's pulled foul by Field. Well out of play on the right side as Pruitt's not going to get there, 0-2. Got that wide foul area here, Colonial Plaza on both sides. Tier 2 K neglector activates as I knock my headset off. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Peter inside, off the edge, 1-2. Change it down in the way. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. First punch out for Philly Mac. 2 down today, and here's center fielder Beetle Rago, the young outfielder with Tier 3 first pitch Slayer. He also has Tier 2 easy target helping Philly's accuracy. Hitting .250 on the year with 4 homers, 9 RBIs, starting in a backup position today. First pitch is the curveball down and in, ripped hard past the first baseman into right field as they were holding the runner. First and second now, 2 down. Good inning continues for the Gold Coats. Here's first baseman Hector Mahoney. Tier 2 outside pitch, Tier 2 off-speed hitter, and I just realized that's the wrong last name. I'm thinking of Hans Maloney, the outfielder. It's Mahoney. My bad. I cannot read. Hitting .204 with 3 homers and 7 RBIs. Peter down. That's strike called at the knees, 0-1. Off-speed hitter is a good trait to have against Philly as he has 4 off-speed pitches to choose from. Peter up. Blew it by him, 0-2. He hasn't seen one yet, though, as K neglector activates. Down and in, off the glove of Nunez as she races after it, but it gets out of play, so runners will advance to second and third for free. A 1-2 count now. Go down and in, check low, 2-2. Down the way, that is skied off the end of the bat to left center field. Simmons over, under it, and he'll put it away to end the inning as we get out of the jam. Good pitch in Phillip. Bottom 1, Garlic, Albert, and Salvador coming up. Simmons leads off, left fielder locked in with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer, hitting .312 with a homer, 4 RBIs, facing a right-hander, Odin Owens. Owens on the year, 2-1 with a .279 ERA and a 109 WHIP, 6 earned runs given up in 4 starts, throwing only 19 1/3 innings, but so far he's been the best performing starter here in the rotation, numbers-wise. 15 hits surrendered with 22 strikeouts, 6 walks, 2 homers, a hit batsman, and a batting average against a .208 for Owens. First pitch to Simmons is the slider outside, ball 1. Owens' best pitch is his four-seamer. There it is at 102 as it's high, 2-0 count. Peter down and then gassed him at 101 as Simmons was late, 2-1. All Alrighty, that's going to bloop in for a hit, as apparently my chargeable batteries did not charge for my controller there, so apologies for that sudden loss of talking. As we are going to get on with a lead-off bloop single from Simmons. I'm going to go ahead and throw that one back on the charger real quick. It says it's fully charged, so somebody's lying to me. I might need to switch out to the other pack. In any case, we got a lead-off man on for Albert Murphy, the first baseman with Tier 3 consistent. He's hitting .316 with 2 homers and 10 RBIs on the season. First pitch curve drops in for a strike, and that'll activate Tier 2 Little Hack. Pick off, and they guessed where Simmons was going as he's picked off here as the first out. First time he's been picked off all year. Simmons 5 for 6 on steal attempts now. Heater down the middle, turned on by Murphy, driven deep to right field, but he pulled it foul and out of play. 0-2. Heater up and in, lined up the middle, softly and through into center field as Murphy got it over the glove of the pitcher. That is a single. He'll replace Simmons. Next up, right fielder Salvador Pruitt. He is locked in with Tier 3 Volatile, hitting .333 with 4 homers and 16 RBIs on the year. Heater up, strike called, 0-1. Heater down, Nubber off the end of the bat in the hole of second. Low over, has to take the out at first as Murphy slides into second on the fielder's choice. 2 down for Russ Blacksmith. Second baseman locked in, hitting .390 with 4 homers, 12 RBIs, and she's going to look to drive home the runner at second. Heater up, that is a strike. 0-1. Owens pumps the 2-seamer in there. Slider misses outside, 1-1. Heater up, late swing, 1-2 as that activates Tier 2 Whiffer. Ah, missed it. I guessed high at the last second, and I was late on it. Punch out for Owens ends the inning as we strand a runner at second. To the second we go. It's scoreless. Lowe, Serrano, and Hubbard due up for the Gold Coats. Hey, Cobber. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hopefully your day has been well. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Benson Lowe going to lead off here at second base with Tier 2 Ace Exterminator for the Gold Coats in the second. Batting 6th today, hitting .328 with 1 homer and 5 RBIs. First pitch curveball down and in. Inside ball 1. Forcing me down and in. That is a strike. 1-1. Screwball up and in. Pulled foul out of play by Lowe. 1-2. Benson, the cousin of infielder Hector Lowe, and I know that is a real name, so we're good. K Neglector activates here. Slider down and away. Chased and nubbed foul. We stay alive. 1-2 remains the count. Hit up and in. Checked inside. 2-2. Change it down and in. That's hit hard on the ground. The first diving is Murphy up the line to smother it. Racing to the bag. He'll win the foot race as he beats Lowe. 1 down. Nice play, Albert. Young outfielder Aaron Serrano up next in the backup position today. Normally he's at first base. He's batting .150 on the season with a homer, 3 RBIs, and Tier 2 bad ball hitter. Forcing him up and away, foul back, 0-1. Come down the way, checked outside, 1-1. Heater up and in, chased it high, 1-2. Change it down and in, checked inside, 2-2. Screwball down and away. Oh, just off the edge, 3-2, no call. Slide up and away. Popped him up off the end of the bat. Shortstop Benwood in a step. He'll put it away. 2 down. Next up, catcher Chris Hubbard, the backup getting the start today as he's hitless on the season. Veteran has Tier 1 Whiffer, Tier 2 Stimulated, neither of which are active at this time. Heater up and away. Gassed him at the letters on the check swing. 0-1. Screwball down and in, whiffed over the top of it, 0-2. Whiffer activates a Tier 1 along with Tier 2 K Neglector again. Slide up and in. Chased it high, strike 3. Second punch out for Philly Mack, and that ends the inning. He gone. 1-2-3 for the veteran. Bottom 2, Nunez, Benwood, and McDonald coming up. There's Nunez, the young catcher in her second season, hitting Tier 2 contact versus right-hander, Tier 2 bad ball hitter. Average sitting at .294 with 1 home run and 9 RBIs for Nunez. Slider up, hangs, lined hard, but right at Tanner Field as he spears it at shortstop. 1 down. Shortstop Blake Benwood up next. Average climbing up here recently. It's up to .273, 1 homer, 4 RBIs for Benwood. Heater away, strike called. 0-1 as Owens is already locked in here, having set down a good chunk of this lineup for the first time. Slider misses off the edge inside. 1-1. Chased the elevated heater at 103. 1-2. Benwood was wound up for it. Curveball up and in line softly right at low. 2 down as the second baseman puts it away. That is going to bring up third baseman Lee Mack, the two-way player. He started last episode as a pitcher, and now he's playing third base today, hitting .412 with 1 homer, 2 RBIs. He is a two-way player, playing the entire infield, a la Norm Fenomeno. Curveball away, first strike. 0-1, although Norm is a starter reliever. Lee has the edge there. He's a full starter. Heater up, chopped on the ground right at Bobby Shelton as the third baseman handles it cleanly, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Gold Coats. Top 3, it's scoreless still. Owens, Freeman, and Shelton coming up. Odin Owens, the pitcher, will lead us off here in the third as he's locked in already, hitting .500 with a RBI. Not a lot of batting numbers here for Owens on the season as he's in the conference that does not let pitchers bat. Heater up and in for a strike. 0-1. Throw down and away. Pulled foul by Owens. 0-2 as Kane Collector activates. Slide up and away. Chased it. Strike 3 out of the zone. Third punch out for Philly Mack. He gone. Like a little 3-pitch strikeout. PJ Freeman up next as we're back to the top of the Gold Coats lineup. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out, I believe. First pitch change up away. Off the edge. Ball 1. Heater up and away. Check strike called. 1-1. Slide it down and in. Jam foul out of play. 1-2. Kane Collector activates. Curveball up and in. Pulled foul out of play. Still 1-2. Screwball down and away. Chased, hit hard up the middle. Benwood dives just out of his reach as it sneaks past him into center field. Freeman will reach with his first hit. He's 1 for 2. That knocks down the mojo there of Philly. Bob Shelton next, still locked in with a 1 for 1 with a single today so far. Reached third base in the first inning and unfortunately was stranded there for the Gold Coats offense. Screwball up and in on the first pitch. He swung at it late and fouled it off as he fought it off above the eyes there. 0-1. Slider away. Bobby fouls off. 0-2. Out off the edge there. Kane Collector activates. Heater down and in. Chase. Gerbil to third. Lee there. Throws to the second. 1. Blacksmith the first. Double play. You love to see it as we get the turn. Nice little turn there. 5-4-3 around the horn. And the inning. Bottom 3 were still scoreless. Driver, McForsham, and Simmons coming up. Leading off, rookie center fielder C.T. Driver. Tier 2 durable active for the young outfielder. Hitting .244 with 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Heater down. That's off out the edge there from Owens. 1-0. Heater at the knees. 1-1. Good pitch. Checked inside. 2-1. Little hack will not factor into this at bat. Heater middle in, popped up by Driver. It jammed him there behind second. Out in shallow right field is low to put it away. 1 down. Next up, Philly Mack. Pitcher is locked in, hitting .200 on the season. Slider away on the first pitch. Skied to right field as he got a good swing on it, but it hangs up for Freeman. 2 down. Now to bring up Garlick. He's 1 for 1 with a single, and then he was picked off trying to steal. Curveball up and away off the edge. Ball 1. Down and in, 2-seamer. Strike at the knees. 1-1. Heater away, hard grounder to third. Bobby Shelton to his left picks it up, throws the first 1-2-3 inning here for Owens. To the fourth, we're scoreless. Back and forth so far, nothing coming from either team. Hard lineup though for the Gold Coats coming up in the fourth. It's Field, Rago, and Mahoney. Here's Tanner Field, shortstop 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first at bat. Forcing up and away in the first one, strike called 0-1. Screwball down and in. Late on the swing there from Field, 0-2. Screwball down and away. Chased and fouled off. Pulled it foul, 0-2. Slide up and in. Ooh, just missed the edge high, 1-2. Forcing up and away. Off the edge, fouled off late out of play, 1-2. Screwball down and in. Whiff through it, strike 3. Chased it in the dirt. Fourth punch out for Philly Mack. He gone. 1 down for Beetle Rago. 1 for 1 with a single today. Philly Mack locked in again. Slide up and away in the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. There we go. Heater down and in. Inside. 1-1. Is it 4 strikeouts for you, Philly? I lost count. Yes, it is 4. Okay. Just making sure. Bless you. Screwball down in the way. Check low. 2-1. Heater up and in. Chased it out of the zone. Popped shallow center. Benwood on the run. Gets there for the second out. That is going to bring up Hector Mahoney. He's 0-for-1. Screwball down and in on the first one. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Heater up and in. Inside. 1-1. Heater down in the way. Off the edge. 2-1. Screwball down and in. Low. 3-1. Where's he up and in? Mahoney fouls it off late. Count full. Slider down and in. That is hit, chopped up the middle, and that is through for a base hit as Blacksmith does not have the range to get there, unfortunately. That's a little 2-out knock. Will keep the inning alive. Next up, the 6-hitter, Benson Lowe with Ace Exterminator. He's 0-for-1. th pitch of the day already for Philly as that curbs in the dirt. Ball 1. Remember, we're only in the 4th inning. Heater down in the way. That is a strike called. 1-1. Scribble down and in. Whiff through it. 1-2. Cane Neglector activates. Slide up and in. Chased it out of the zone. Strike 3 up at his eyes. 5th punch out for Philly Mack. He gone, and that ends the inning. Bottom 4, we're scoreless. Murphy, Pruitt, and Blacksmith coming up. There's Murphy. 1-for-1 with a single. Looking to get it going here. First pitch off the edge on the 2-seamer from Owens. 1-0. Heater away, that's a strike. 1-1. Heater down and in, chopped up the middle, backhanded by Lowe. Throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Pruitt. He's locked in right field today, 0-for-1. Rounded out fielder's choice his first time up as that heater's low. Ball 1. Heater away, pulled off the end of the bat liner, softly to short, picked by Field on the leap, and that is the second out of the inning. He's back to locked in mojo, and here's Blacksmith, who's 0-for-1. Heater up and away, checked high, 1-0. Chased it inside on the heater, bad swing, 1-1. Chased the heater up and away, broken bat, 1 hopper up the middle, Low throws to first, 1-2-3 inning here for Owens, he's through the 4th. Top 5, we're scoreless, Serrano, Hubbard, and Owens coming up, bottom of the lineup for the Gold Coats. Here's Serrano, who's 0-for-1 today. Force him up and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Change it down the way. Serrano taking. 1-1. Slider down and in. Pulled foul on the chopper. 1-2. So that activates Cane Neglector. Roll down in the way. Chopper up the middle of the second. Backhanded by Blacksmith to her right. Nice pick. Throw to first. 1 down. Hubbard up next. He's 0-for-1 with a strikeout. First pitch slider up and away. Foul back. Go on. Screwball up and in. Liner softly to second, picked by Blacksmith, 2 down. Now to bring up Owens 0-for-1 with a strikeout. He's locked in. Well, down and in on the first one. Owens lines it into center field, and he's going to get himself a base knock as he'll reach here with 2 down in the 5th. Keeps the inning alive. Nice swing from Owens as he looked confident there. Freeman up next, 1-for-2 with a single. In the first one, line right at the shortstop. Benwood is there, and that ends the inning. Philly Mack through 5. Good quick inning. He needed it. Bottom 5, we're still scoreless. Halfway home today. Nobody's on the board. Nunez, Benwood, and McDonald coming up. Here's Nunez, 0-for-1 today. Locked in. Owens delivers. Heater up and away is a strike. 0-1. Heater up. Oh, that's the pitch. 0-2. Late on it. Heater down, chased, fouled off, 0-2. Chased it in the dirt. Good pick there behind the plate by Hubbard as he'll throw down as another strikeout is recorded for Owens. 1 down. Benwood up next, 0-for-1. I believe that's the 3rd today for Owens. Heater middle in, swung on and belted by Benwood deep to center field. He got around on it, but it's going to hang up for Rago. 2 down. And here comes Lee Mack. He's 0-for-1 with a ground out. Heater down, strike called, 0-1. Here up and in, chased and popped up right at the shortstop field. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Owens. Been mowing them down. Top 6 were scoreless. Shelton, Field, and Rago coming up. Shelton leading off, 1-for-2 with a single. He is locked in. Slider down and away. Low ball 1. Forcing me down and in. Strike. Oh no, it's inside actually. Did not get the call there. 2-0. Away to Shelton. He sits on it, drives it. Dead center field, and Bobby Shelton connects with that one. And that is going to land in the stands. Cash it in. It is pure gold there for Bobby Shelton, his 5th homer of the year, and the Gold Coats on the board. It is 1-0 as the tie is broken. Tanner Field up next, 0 for 2, locked in against Philly Mack, who's no longer locked in, unfortunately. Heater down and in, lined over short. That is in the gap. It goes into all the way to the wall in left center as Driver will chase after it. It's going to be a double for the veteran Field, and he has got his mojo back, and he's feeling good. Here's Rago, 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch curveball down and in. Chopped in the hole to first. Murphy dives past him into right field, and that is 3 straight hits on 3 straight pitches. 5 pitches in the inning, and 3 of them have been turned back around for hits, as it's 1st and 3rd with nobody out for Mahoney, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Come on, Philly. Heater up and in on the first one. That's high. Ball 1. Take it down and away. Inside. 2-0. Down and away. In the dirt. It's 3-0. Down, ball 4. A walk from McForsham as that's going to load him up. There's Lowe, 0 for 2 today with the Air 2 Ace Exterminator. We got to go to the bullpen here. The bases are loaded, and we're not feeling it right now. Damn, Dakota's pitched the last 3 straight games. Jesus. All right, O'Connell's mostly rested. Briggs. Let's go to O'Connell first. All right, Rod, get in here. I need you to stop the bleeding here, brother. I hate saying that, but yeah. 2-0 with an 8.22 ERA, 196 whip, 7 runs given up in 5 appearances, 1 save, 7 2/3 innings. 12 hits surrendered, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 homers, and a batting average against 387. He comes in with the bases loaded, nobody out here in the 6th. I'm using him first because I'm going to pinch it for him next inning. He's bad, due up 2nd. Heater down on the first one, that's low, ball 1. Down on the way, checked outside, 2-0 to Lowe. Ace Exterminator also not active. Heater down, line to center field, and of course O'Connell does what he does best. He gives up a hit immediately. That run is charged to Philly. 2-0 Gold Coats. Bases remain loaded for Serrano, who's 0 for 2, as O'Connell's immediately tense. You'd love to see it. Slider up and away in the first one. That is pulled to right over the diving glove of Murphy, and that's another run coming home to score. It is 3-0 Gold Coats as they just keep chipping away. Hubbard up next, 0 for 2. Heater inside, ball 1, off the edge. Slider down, 2-0. Heater down and in. Through the middle, another base hit, and the hit parade continues. They're going to try to send a second runner. Throw offline from Driver. It's going to give him an error. It is 5-0 Gold Coats. You love to fucking see it. Yeah, they gave him an error. I don't know why they gave him an error. That's not an error. That run was going to score anyway because he doesn't have a good arm. Owen's up now. Still nobody out. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. So far, all of those runs are charged to Philly except the last one. Bunt shown as they're up 5-0. That just pisses me off. It's 0-2 now. Heater up and in. And Owens jams it on the sky to right field. Pruitt there for the first out. Runners hold, and we're back to Freeman at the top of the lineup. 1 for 3 with a single. Tier 2 RBI, 0 activates. Slider inside, off the edge. Ball 1. Heater down in the way. That's low. Ball 2-0. Slider up. Foul back by Freeman. 2-1. Go down and in. Hold up the first base line. Just foul, thankfully. 2-2. I might have had an aneurysm there. Heater away. That's off the end of the bat, skied into left, right at Simmons, 2 down. And that's going to bring up Bobby Shelton as they batted around. He led off the inning with a home run. He's locked in, 2 for 3, driven in a run. Down and in on the first one, pulled and belted to right field. Pruitt on the run, lays out and makes a nice diving catch on the warning track. Salvador Pruitt flashing the leather, which he's not known for, as he keeps the rally from getting any worse. But 5 runs come home for the Gold Coats as they bat around, sending 10 men to the plate as they knock Philly out of the game and maybe have broken the game open. CT Driver up next. Hopefully the offense shows some life. Rookie outfielder made an error in the field as he threw a wild throw home, causing a second run to score. Owens is on fire now. En route to a shutout as that heater's down in the way. 0-1. Little hack activates a tier 2 for Driver despite tense. And now he's quickly behind 0-2. Heater down. Chop the second right at low. Easy first out. Pitcher due up next will pinch hit for O'Connell. Out of the bullpen, or off the bench actually, we're going to call upon... we are going to call upon Dakota Oldman, the utility player, hitting .500 with 2 RBIs on the year. Heater low, ball 1, good eye. Heater in there, down and in, 1-1. Heater up and in, whiff through, 1-2. Curve high, taken from Owens, 2-2. Slider up, pulled foul, out of play. Good fight, Dakota. Heater up and away, lined over second. Caught by Lowe, not allowing it to drop. 2 down. Here's Simmons, 1 for 2 with a single. Annoying. Heater down in the way, ball 1. Heater away, that's a strike, 1-1. Heater down, pulled foul by Simmons, out of play, 1-2. Chased it, strike 3. Another punch out for Owens. Alright, well, we're double switching Driver off. I'm going to put Oldman in. I'll probably slide him to left field and move Simmons over to center. He's the fastest. Out of the bullpen, we're going to call upon... Marley Nickerson here to take over as Driver's coming out. Top 7, it's 5-0. Field, Rago, and Mahoney coming up. We're going to move Oldman into left. Simmons can slot over to center as he is the fastest outfielder we have. All right, Marley, let's see what you can do. Marley on the year is 3-0 with a 3.71 ERA and a 1.35 whip. 8 appearances, 17 innings pitched is the most out of the bullpen by far. 18 hits, 14 strikeouts, 5 walks, a homer, and a batting average against 273. Heater up, misses high on the first pitch, ball 1. Freezing down, that's hit up the third base line softly. Lee dives, smothers it, throw across, got him! Nice play, Lee Mack. Throw from the line, 1 down. Vito Rago up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Throw down and in on the first pitch. That is chopped on the ground to first. Murphy is there to take it, 2 down. That is going to bring up Mahoney, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Easy ripping in on the first one. That's smoked up the middle as that drifted into the middle of the zone. It's an easy hit for Mahoney. His second of the day. He's 2 for 3. Inning continues with 2 down for Lowe. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Curveball inside. Strike called. 0-1 on the edge. Forcing it down and away. That is a strike swung over the top of it. 0-2. Easy ripping away. Chase nubbed off the top of the bat. 0-2. He's lucky his bat didn't break there. Heater up and in, checked high, 1-2. Throw down and in, checked low, 2-2. Heater down in the way, chased it, strike 3, blew it by him. He got him to go after a good pitch. Marley, that ends the inning. Bottom 7, we're still down 5-0, as we're being outclassed in every facet of the game today, except maybe defense. Murphy, Pruitt, and Blacksmith coming up. We made some nice diving plays. It's just our offense is dead. Owens outdueled Philly Mack, and their offense is lighting us up, out hitting us 12-2. Here's Murphy, 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball ups, that's a strike. 0-1. Owens just drops it in, says, hi, how you doing? Heater away, blooped off the end of the bat into shallow center. That is a base knock from Murphy as he used his little hack trait to his advantage. Slapped one up the middle. He's on with the leadoff knock. Here's Pruitt, who's 0 for 2. Heater up, taken high from Owens. Ball 1 as he's down the locked-in Mojo. Heater up and in, lined into center field. That's a smoke shot there from Pruitt. Back-to-back hard hit back-to-back singles. Lead off the inning for the Bombers. 2 on, nobody out for Blacksmith, who's 0 for 2. Mojo down the neutral after striking out once. Heater down, misses low from Owens. Ball 1. Chased it in the dirt. What am I swinging at? 1-1. Checked high, good hold. 2-1. Heater up away, late swing, 2-2. Guessed wrong, I was thinking low. Heater up, hard hit hopper off the back of the mound, past the diving glove of Low into center field. That's going to load him up as Rago's quick throw holds our runner at third. Base is loaded, nobody out, and Alicia Nunez coming to the plate. Young catcher 0 for 2 today. She's going to look to come through. Tying run is on deck for the Bombers. Heater middle in, jammed by Nunez deep into the left field corner. Tracking back for it, catching at the wall is Serrano. Runner tags from third and will score easily. It's a sac fly. We're on the board. It's 5-1. Benwood up next. He's 0 for 2. Owens still locked in. Shutout gone, though, for him as that curve misses outside. Ball 1. He's approaching 70 pitches on the day. Curve misses high again. That was a hanger. 2-0. Heater away, smoked by Benwood into left field over the diving glove of Bobby Shelton. That's going to load him up again. Still 1 down. Tying run coming to the plate. It's Lee McDonald. 0 for 2 today for the two-way player. He's grounded out twice. Heater up, late swing, 0-1 at 100. Heater up away, smoked down the line, foul. 0-2, a little late. Heater middle in, jammed up the middle. That's a base hit for Lee Mack as he's going to bring home at least 1. Runners will hold again. Bases remain loaded. It's 5-2. Owens is down to neutral mojo. Nickerson due up next. Clutch is active for the pitcher, but she is a pitcher. But they're going to the bullpen. It is Jamison Mitchell, the ace reliever. They call upon the stopper. 5.17 ERA, 134 whip, 16 strikeouts. He hasn't had a good year. Probably been overworked. Tier 2 rally stopper, Tier 2 elite four-seamer. He will come in fully rested, though. And double switching in is normal second baseman Jude Nuptials as he will replace Benson Lowe. So that's a good defensive upgrade there for them. Coming off the bench, the pinch hit here, we call upon the catcher, Marvin DeKennis. All right, Marvin. Batting .450 on the year with 4 homers, 11 RBIs. I feel confident in you, Marvin. Let's see what you can do off the bench. Bases loaded, tying run at first, go-ahead run at the plate for the Bombers here in the 7th, 1 down. 5-2 the score. We've already brought 2 home. All runners on base responsible to Owens. Heater up, that's a strike. The letters at 102. 0-1. Heater up and in, late swing, 0-2, off the edge. Heater down and in, late on the swing, and DeKennis strikes out on 3. Bases remain loaded, 2 down now for Oldman. Change-up at the letters. Good pitch from Mitchell, 0-1. Oh, another change-up. I was looking heater, 0-2. Change-up pulled foul, 0-2 out in front of it this time. Heater up and in. He got me. Straight in the bases loaded. God damn it, you bastards. But at least we got on the board. We scored twice. Owens, though, will still keep his quality start. He is in line for the win. What could have been? We're going to go to the juiced Heidi Briggs here out of the pen with Tier 2 reverse splits, Tier 2 stimulated, top 8. We're down 3. Serrano, Hubbard, and Nuptials coming up. There's Serrano, 1 for 3 with an RBI single facing Briggs. Heidi on the year, 0-1, a 3.38 ERA and a 1.20 whip. 5 runs given up on 9 appearances, 1 save on the year. 13 in the 3rd innings, is second most out of the bullpen. 14 hits, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 homer, and a batting average against .264. Heater down and in. That is jammed up the third base line. Diving as Lee Mack as the lefty makes the smothering dive. Throw across in time. 1 down. Lee Mack does it again. Chris Hubbard up next. 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI single last at bat. Stimulated and reverse splits remain active for Briggs. Curveball down and in. Check strike. 0-1. Heater up. Bloop softly into left field. Oldman coming in on the slide. Just couldn't quite get there. Good effort, Dakota. That is going to be down for a hit. He's going to lose mojo. It's not his normal position, though, so I don't blame him on that. Nuptials up next. Second baseman getting his first at-bat of the game as he was a defensive sub last half inning. Hitting .250 with 2 homers, 9 RBIs. No reverse splits here. First pitch heater up and in. That's a strike at 100, 0-1. Well down in the way. Smoked foul by Nuptials out in front of it, 0-2. Slide up and away. Chase, blooper off the end of the bat into shallow center. Over the diving glove of Blacksmith for a base knock. Runners will hold, though. First and second, 1 down. Here's Freeman, 1 for 4 with a single. RBI 0 activates. Reverse splits activates as well. Double whammy here for Freeman. About down in the way in the first pitch. Soft nubber up the middle. Blacksmith drops it on a hop to Benwood to first. Double play. You love to see it as we see the smooth move from the veteran. Pulling one out of the playbook. Forcing a double play as she lets the ball drop. Bottom 8, it's 5-2. Simmons, Murphy, and Pruitt coming up. See if we can mount this rally against Mitchell. Simmons will lead us off. 1 for 3 with a single today. Mitchell does not have a rally stopper active at the current moment. You need to get at least 2 runners on base for that to happen. Heater misses high, ball 1. Screwball up and in, that's a strike, 1-1. Good pitch there from Mitchell. Out in front of the changeup is Simmons, down and in, 1-2. Screwball away, chased out of the zone. Mitchell picks it off his shoe tops for the first out. Murphy up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored. Changeup at the knees, 0-1. Little hack activates for Albert. Down the middle heater, blasted by Albert, deep left of center. Racing after it is the center fielder. Tracking it at the warning track is Rago, and that's 2 down. Pruitt up next, 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. He's locked in. Heater down and in, late swing, 0-1. Heater up, late swing again, 0-2. Heater away, blooped softly to right, caught by Nuptials, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Mitchell. He cruises through the 8th. Top 9, it's 5-2. Shelton, Field, and Rago coming up. Briggs will stay out there. Here's Shelton, 2 for 4. Solo homer and a single is locked in against the reverse splits of Briggs. Has Tier 3 first pitch Slayer, which overrides it. Slider down and in, off the edge, ball 1. Heater down and away, ball 2. 2-0 pitch, heater up and away to Shelton, fouled off, 2-1. Run down and in. Chase, Nubber to second, slow roller, Blacksmith charges, bare hands to first, gets her old teammate Bobby, 1 down. Field up next, 1 for 4 with a double. Slider up and away in the first pitch, that's line softly to short, Benwood leaps, nice catch, Blake Wood, hops there from the young man. 2 down for Rago, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Heater up and in. It's broken bat as that's fouled off, shattering the lumber, 0-1. Curveball inside, ball 1. Slider down and away, fouled off by Rago, late on it, 1-2. Heater away, fouled off again on the nubber, 1-2. Heater down and in. Just pulled foul, we stay alive at 1-2. Slider up and away, fouled off, 1-2. Go down and in. Pulled, foul ball, count still 1-2. Heater up and in. Chased it, strike 3. Elevated the heater. He gone. Punch out for Briggs to end the inning. 1-2-3 for her. Bottom 9, we're down 3. Blacksmith, Nunez, Benwood, due up. Blacksmith 1 for 3 with a single. She's locked in, looking to start it against Mitchell, who is now locked in after the shutout inning last time out. Change it down on the way low, ball 1. Or shutdown inning, I should say. Screwball misses low from Mitchell, 2-0. Chased up and in on the screwball, pulled foul by Blacksmith, 2-1. That was a 2-seamer, really. Didn't feel like it. Change it, pulled foul again, 2-2. Whiffer activates for Blacksmith. Heater up, elevated heater, chopped in the hole to second. Nuptials there, throw to first, 1 down. Next up is Nunez, 0 for 2 with a sac fly last at bat. Keeps her righty trade active against Mitchell. Change it, pulled foul in the first one, 0-1. High heater taken, 1-1. Out in front of the changeup, down on the way, 1-2. Changeup up, pulled foul again, we stay alive. Chase the heater below the knees, Nubber up the middle, diving off the glove of Nuptials into center field. That's a single for Nunez. Her first hit today, she reaches with 1 down. Mitchell down the neutral mojo, here comes Benwood. He's locked in, 1 for 3 with a single. Tying run still is on deck though, so we need him to get on. Heater down, line by Benwood, deep left center field. He hits it hard, but right to Serrano for the second out. And the Bombers down to their last chance. It's Lee Mack, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Looking to extend the game. Change it down and in, hits the corner. That is a beautiful pitch from Mitchell, who's tiring, 0-1. Heater up, late swing, 0-2. Heater down, Nubber in the hole to shortstop, cut off by Bobby, throw across, that ends the game. Gold Coats win a thriller, 5-2 the final. It seemed closer on the scoreboard than the game actually felt. It felt like we were dominated throughout that contest. I mean, yeah, the Gold Coats had that big inning in the 6th. We had our semi-big inning there in the 7th, but, like, I don't know. I mean, it says we were outclassed, but I don't think we were. I think this matchup is a lot closer than the scoreboard says. This felt like a really good matchup between both teams, honestly. Pitching score lines here for the box scores here. Bobby Shelton had the home run to kick off the scoring. Benson Lowe had an RBI. Serrano had an RBI. Hubbard had 2 RBIs. And then for us, we had RBIs on a sac fly from Nunez and a single by McDonald. Only 8 hits for us, 14 for them. Owens goes 6 1/3 quality innings, giving up 2 earned runs on 7 hits, 3 strikeouts. He improves to 3-1, And Mitchell gets his first save of the year, going 2 2/3 scoreless, giving up 1 hit and striking out 2. Philly Mack, 5 innings plus, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, 5 strikeouts, a home run. He should have been pulled earlier in the 5th inning. Let's be real. He falls to 2-1. Rog O'Connell, an inning, he sucked, 3 hits surrendered, giving up inherited runners across the board. Gave up an unearned run as well. Marley Nickerson, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Good pitching from her. And Briggs, 2 scoreless innings. She pitched well, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. Bobby Shelton, your player of the game for the home run, followed by Owens with his pitching, and then Mitchell with his pitching. Gold Codes dominated that one today, unfortunately. Alright, now, do we feel like playing another game? I mean, that was relatively quick, only 40 minutes on that one, so we'll see how I'm feeling heading into the Nocturnals game. How are they looking? Radical loses 2 accuracy. The slow regression is hitting her somewhat. Nia Connor, former Thumper center fielder, goes to the night bat. She'll replace Cashton Nomskull. Chase Charles, released by the Below Zeros for Elena Trampelson, the young workhorse starter. Interesting move there. Philly Mack loses K Neglector. Let's go, Philly! Yes, I've been trying to get rid of that on him. Yeah! Physical therapist coming through clutch there for Philly. False Knights will sign a third baseman Jeffrey Shiso as they replace Lloyd Hart. We got development for Briggs. Madden Shaw, released by the Night Bats, will be replaced by third baseman Milana Carr. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Alright, what do we got? Chance to lose stimulated. No. Lionel, chance to gain accuracy and a new pitch. Not bad. I like it. Come back to it. Dakota, power, speed, and contact. Extra power, extra speed. Not bad. Albert Murphy, losing consistent. No. Heidi Briggs, junk. Lots of junk. We got 2 games on this. We can wait. Rahan, chance to get injury prone on my utility player. That's going to be a hard pass. Yeah, Longs is definitely the best option of those available to us. Question is, do I wait on his and buy Oldman's now, hoping his sticks around? Or do I bypass Oldman's altogether and hope Long sticks around? Honestly, I think we do that. Let's do Oldman's. His has the higher chance of expiring. 1 power to 25, 1 speed to 78, 1 contact to 68, bonus 2 power, we don't get it. Bonus 2 speed, we do get it. Nice. Love to see it. Massive boost to max loyalty there for Oldman as he gets a little bit of development. Alright, let's send up to the next one here, see how the Thumpers do as we're tied here atop of the scoreboard of the division. Bards beat the Bird Lizard 5-1. Good win for the last place team there. Thumpers win in extras over the Nocturnals 2-1. So, unfortunate there for us. Trackers win in extras against the Bottlenoses. Flyers taking on the Tramplers here. And the Flyers lose 11-5 as the Tramplers take sole possession of first place in that division. Toucans beat the Riddles 6-2 as they try to claw their way back into the race. Below Zeros win 5-4 over the False Knights. Beasts shut out the Leatherwings 5-0. Bards upset the Swampers 4-3. Big win for them. Gold Coats take on the Champs. Champs win 4-2 as they keep pace here in the race for the division. Alright, on their way back into it, making a 6-team race now. So we're only a half game behind. We are due to face the Nocturnals, who are sitting at 9-10. It's not a good matchup. I think we'll sim this one. We did watch Lee Mack pitch last episode anyway, so I think we can sim this one comfortably. Alright, Ventura back at third base. I don't love it, but I don't really have another option. And Driver has to play center. Yeah, I mean, there's no other option there. So yeah, we'll keep them in. Let's see how this goes. Playing the 9-10 Nocturnals. On the mound for them is left-hander Coraline York with Tier 2 gets ahead. She's 0-2 on the year with a 4.91 ERA and a 1.36 whip. On the mound for us is Lee Mack. 1-0 with a 3.45 ERA and a 1.91 whip. Let's see how he does pitching today. Do we get a win to keep pace? And we blow him out 6-0. Well, it was 6-0. We do win 6-3, so we'll take that. Good pitching, Lee Mack. Way to go, buddy. Alrighty, we're tied atop the division. We keep pace, although they do hold the advantage in the run differential, so I believe it's a 2-run difference. Looking around the league here after that victory, Gunnar Franco, released by the Leather Wings, as he'll be replaced by Chance Perez in the rotation. And we have a chance to lose contact versus right-hander on Nunez. No thanks. That's hard pass. All right. Are there any interesting guys I want to sign here for this team moving forward? I don't know. I got everything tier 2 or higher. I don't want to futz with the chemistry if I don't have to. Who would I look to replace? Let me start there and go from there. Honestly, I don't see anybody. Rahan is solid. I like his flexibility. But he's kind of redundant with Oldman on the roster. Maybe I get rid of him and bring in someone else. He's crafty, so I would need a crafty player. Ventura's been really frustrating to watch. Maybe I get a third baseman to start over him and Oldman. Benwood, he's actually gotten better as the season's gone on. Simmons has been solid. Driver's been a disappointment in center. He is spirited, so we have plenty of them to spare. I can replace him with anybody. So we could look to replace Driver. Pruitt's been good. Dakota's solid bench. Depth. Thickett's actually been pretty good. Yeah, he's been really good this season. He's bounced back big. Like, this is his second best season as a member of the team. So, great pitching so far, Bryson. Philly Mack, he's been fantastic this season. He's been our best performer, I think. Him and Bryson are racing for that one. Radical has taken a bit of a step back, but she is still solid as always. Love to see her doing well. And Lee Mack, he's been our problem here in the rotation, but man, he has turned it up this year, man. Nice job, Lee. Way to go. Fantastic pitching so far, brother. 30 innings from Radical. Philly's got 29 and 2/3, and Thicket is 30, yeah. Nice. Long has been rough. Yeah, he's had a horrible sophomore slump, kind of, but he's still a good pitcher. I don't want to get rid of him. Traits are too valuable. Marley has been fantastic. She's been the workhorse eating the innings this season. Lowry has been lights out, which is surprising. O'Connell, he's the one I want to get rid of. I would love to get rid of O'Connell. He's disciplined, so we have a player to spare there as well. Briggs, I want to keep. She's been well. And Dakota, we could upgrade him well as well if we want to. So that's a competitive player. We got a disciplined player. We got a spirited player. And we have who's the other one? Rahan. That is a crafty player. Okay. Yeah, he just hasn't played much. He's played 3 games. Like, I can sacrifice Rahan for someone else. Let's see what we got. Alright, so what do we have? We do have Cash the Nomskull, who would be a good bench bat to have at first base. RBI hero in a clutch spot. I like what I'm seeing. Put him on the list. Third base, Lloyd Hart is spirited. He would be a suitable starter, though. I like him. And Shaw's spirited. I don't need a shortstop, though. What about center field? Forrest Dapper. Screw that guy. No. Harold South is still here. Josiah Patton is still here. What else we got? Nelly Strickland. Solid upgrade in center field. I like him. Musty Correa. He is crafty. That would fix that. Waldo Welch. Dumpling Brooks. I love it. Barneswell, okay. Yeah, so just Strickland, it looks like. Starting rotation, I think we're fine. I don't think we need to mess with the rotation. Our rotation is pitching really, really well. Bullpen, is there anybody in the bullpen? Tyler Tang is the best option in the bullpen. Well, you know what? I believe in Tyler Tang, goddammit. He's got to be better than O'Connell. He's got to be better than O'Connell. How you been this year, Tyler? You haven't played yet. Tyler, you want to run it back one more time, my brother? Come on, man. Let's do it. We're going to take O'Connell off this roster. I'm sick and tired of throwing him out there and having him do nothing for us. Let's do it. If there's one thing I know about Tyler, you believe in Tyler Tang, goddammit. Let's do it. All right. Love it. Get a little bit of money back in the budget, too. All right, that's the only move we're making. I forgot he picked up K Collector, so that's awesome. All right, that's the only move we're making now. Other guys, I think, need to come down a bit in price. Lowry, no. Long, I like his. I'm glad it's stuck. We're not losing contact versus right-hander. We're not doing that one. We have one game on this one. No thanks on that one. Okay, so just longs here. 2 accuracy to 80. Bonus 5 accuracy? No, damn. All right, cutter. Give him an extra pitch. Damn, could have used that. All right, plus 5, though. He's still in A tier. Sim up to the next one here against the Toucans, who are sitting in 3rd place. Beast wins 6-1. Tramplers lose to the Nightbats 7-5. Blowzeros win 4-3. Bards lose to the Riddles. Swampers beat the Champs. That's a good win. They needed it. And the Furry Flyers blow out the False Knights 11-2. So nothing happened in our division. Toucans are up next. The young Larry Dunlap is on the mound for them. Tier 2 elite changeup. He's lost his specialist trait, I see. And Rebecca Radical, our ace, will be making her final start of the season. I don't like the Toucans. They don't look very good on paper, so I think we can... They're 4 games back with 4 games left to play, so this would eliminate them from the division title hunt and probably the playoffs as well, as the best they could do is 500. As much as I would love to see Radical pitch again, I don't think this is the game for us. Ventura's still tense. Hate to see it. Oldman's in center. I would swap Simmons and Oldman, and I would call it there, probably. But actually, who's faster? They're both pretty fast, actually. You know what? Oldman, go play center. Why not? You got that cannon arm trait. Go ahead. Yeah, okay. Alright, so who do I have starred? I have Lloyd Hart starred. If I bring him in, it could be for... If I bring him in, it can't be for Rahan, because we need a crafty player. Strickland I could bring in for anybody. I could bring him in for driver. That would not hurt the chemistry at all. How is he on price? He's actually right above his price. Okay, we wait after this game and then bring in Strickland for the last couple. He'll be our mercenary in center field. Nomskull's well above his price point. We got miles on him. Lloyd Hart is 4 above his, so we'll need to keep an eye on this guy. Alright, if I go for Hart, I'll have to release someone else. We can do logistics after that. Alright, that's it. Lineup is set. Okay, Radical versus Dunlap. Radical 1-1, a 3.30 ERA and a 1.10 whip with Tier 2 falls behind. Dunlap making his first start of the year. So he was a late signing for the Toucans because they've given up on the season. He replaced their ace in the pitching rotation. Alright, let's see how this goes. Are we going to get a win? Down 4-0 early. Dunlap is out pitching Radical. I've never seen that. I've never thought I'd see the day that I would utter that sentence. We lose 9-2. That is a game we need to win, goddammit. That tanks a run differential, too. Radical, you got to eat this. That was horrible. I needed a good start from you, girl. I'm sorry. Lee Mack or Tang? Tang, he just got here, I know, but come on. It's Tyler Tang. Alrighty, what do we got? Thumpers signed Madden Shaw, so he's immediately picked up, replacing Adriel Greer. Alberto Donovan to the Bird Lizards. Veteran catcher replaces Michaela Success. Isla Perkins to the Champs, replacing Kansas Figueroa. They are giving up. Marley Nickerson gains a slider, so she now has 4 pitches. Awesome. She needed an extra breaking ball, so that's good. She also gains +2 velocity. Eliana Estrada to the Riddles, replacing Heather Mann. Leon Alon gets +6 fielding. He's a pitcher. That doesn't matter. Meltdown chance to add for Radical. Pass. Oldman extra arm. He doesn't need it. He has cannon arm, but we'll look at it. No. I mean, it's a decent upgrade. Nunez, no. We're not getting Radicals. Briggs, I like hers, but I can't afford it yet. I need to go one more game. And Rahan is a no. Okay. Alright, we got 3 games left. Let's see how the Thumpers do in the sim. If they play, Bottlenoses blow out the Leather Wings. Nocturnals beat the Bird Lizards. Riddles lose to the Gold Coats. Trackers beat the Bionics. Thumpers blow out the Bards. So now they have a full game on us with 3 games left to play. Below Zeros beat the Nightbats. Tramplers lose to the Beast. Gold Coats crush the Swampers. And the Leather Wings outduel the Bionics. Okay, so right now Thumpers are sitting as the 1 seed. Okay. Toucans have single-handedly put themselves back in this race for the playoff spot. Damn. All right, Bird Lizards at 8-13. I think we can sim this game. This is not a good matchup for us. Eduardo Weaver on the mound for them. A Tier 2 Elite 2-seamer, Tier 2 choker. 0-3 with a 4.94 ERA and a 1.21 whip. Bird Lizards have already been mathematically eliminated from the playoff hunt at 8-13. We're 13-8. Bryson Thicket on the mound, 2-2 with a 2.64 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. We'll see if this actually helps us with the sim or not. Maybe I should play it. I don't know. Check for agent pool first. Lloyd Hart. He is still $3 million over his price point. I'm leaning towards bringing him in for at least the final 2 games of the season. I want to go one more. Strickland is below his price point. I can bring him in now, and Namskull we can wait another game or 2 on. So Strickland, you're coming in here. I'm going to replace CT Driver. I've just not been impressed with him at all this season. He's been a liability at best, and we need the upgrade in the center field badly. So give me the Tier 2 veteran outfielder, Dive Wizard, please. Give me Strickland. Actually, let me check his stats real quick before I do this. Am I making the right call? Has Driver just been that bad? Yeah, 229. Yeah, he's been that bad. Okay, get out of here. Come on, Strickland. Come on in. Need you here. Shuffling that money around. Maybe that'll boost us in center. All right, Blacksmith is 10th. That's not great. Lee Mack is going to get the start at 3rd over Ventura. Simmons is locked in left. Pruitt locked in right. Murphy, Benwood, Nunez, Lee Mack, Blacksmith, and Strickland. Okay, with Thicket on the mound. I like it. Do I play this game or do I sim it? That's the question. I mean, every game matters at this point, so what are my last 2 games looking like? It is the Bards and the Thumpers, okay. Do the Thumpers play next in the sim? Let me see. Where's our next game? There it is. Okay, so the Thumpers play once. And they play against the Toucans, who just beat us. So that should be a good matchup. So if we lose and they win, they then have a 2-game lead with 2 games left to play. We would need to beat the Bards, hope the Thumpers lose to the Bird Lizards, and then we would need to beat the Thumpers in the final game of the season to take the division. Okay. Yeah, we kind of have to play this one. Let's go. Alrighty, so it's Simmons leading off in left, Murphy at first, Benwood at short, Pruitt locked in right, Nunez catching, Lee Mack at third, locked in, Blacksmith tense at second, Strickland in center, and Bryson Thicket on the mound. For the Bird Lizards, leading off at catcher is former Thumpers captain Shane Cruz, Blash Blonde number 3, still kicking it 12 years later. Alfredo Pratt in right field. Third baseman Chloe Rodriguez. Former Thumper first baseman Kane Tambor is 10th with Tier 2 Ace Exterminator, though. Second baseman Young Lilith Love batting 5th, locked in. Batting 6th, Nicholas Von Wolf in left field. Batting 7th, center fielder Emmanuel Slubby. Batting 8th, 10th shortstop Athena Castor. And batting 9th is pitcher Eduardo Weaver. Let's get into it and have some fun for the second game of our episode here today. Alright. Yeah, after this one, I think I'm done for the night playing anyway. We'll set ourselves up for the final 2 games next time out. That's perfect. Let's do it. Simmons leads us off, locked in left with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer, hitting .333 with 2 homers, 8 RBIs, facing Eduardo Weaver, who has not had a good year. 0-3 with a .494 ERA and a 1.21 WHIP. 30 strikeouts, though, for Weaver. He's kept his strikeout total up, but however, he's just not had a good season. Neither have the Bird Lizards, as they're already out of the playoff hunt. Curveball drops in for the first pitch strike. Heater away on the 4-seamer at 101. Inside 2-seamer misses, 2-1. For those who hear the name Eduardo Weaver and find that familiar, it's because he was the starter in the final game of the Co-op Franchise Rebuild Finals series we did. He pitched Game 3 as the ace of the Rushes, who we were playing for the championship in the best-of-3 series. And he was the starter in Game 3, the deciding Game 3, where we blew them out by a lot and knocked him out in the 3rd inning with a line drive to the chin. Down and in for a strike, 2-2. Cutter down in the way, number to short off the end of the bat. Castor charges, throw to first, 1 down. Next up is going to be first baseman Albert Murphy with Tier 3 consistent, hitting .319 with 2 homers and 10 RBIs. Heater up an in-ball 1, is that? Yeah, 10 RBIs. Okay, good, I read that right. Curveball hangs in the next pitch, ripped the right field. It's a base hit for Albert. He's on with a 1-out knock. Here's shortstop Blake Benwood hitting .269 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs on the year. Heater up and away, late swing, 0-1. Go down and then chop the first right at Tambor, holding the line. Throw to first, second one, back to first. Nah, double play, and that ends the inning. Good turn there by Tambor and Casters. They go 3-6-3 to end the inning. Bottom one, Cruz, Pratt, and Rodriguez coming up against Bryson Thicket, making his final start of the season. Cruz leads off. Flash Blonde, number 3, former Thumpers captain. Still playing here in his 12th year, batting .241 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs facing Thicket. Bryson on the year 2-2 with a .264 ERA and a .111 WHIP. 9 runs given up in 5 starts, 30 2/3 innings. Damn, Radical only went 2 innings in her last start? Yeah, Jesus. That's not good. No wonder we lost. 28 hits surrendered, 28 strikeouts, 6 walks, 2 homers, 3 hit batsmen, and a batting average against .246. He has a chance to lock down the inning leader for our rotation. First pitch from Thicket, heater inside, fouled back by Cruz, 0-1. Screwball away, chased off the edge, 0-2, and now here comes the Tier 2 Elite Slider, his best pitch, down and in. Blew it through him, and that is a punch out for Thicket. He gone. Got him to chase it. Pratt up next, right fielder hitting .302 with 4 homers and 11 RBIs. First pitch cutter up and away, dots the edge for a called strike, 0-1. Forcing it down and in. Jammed at the middle off the back of the mound into center field, and Strickland, the new addition, will get it in. It is a 1-out knock. Next up is Chloe Rodriguez, third baseman, hitting .122 with a homer, 6 RBIs, getting the start here with Tier 1 consistent because their normal third baseman, I believe, is out today. Actually, no. Normally Castor is at third, I think. Maybe they have Tambor over at third. I don't know. But Rodriguez, I think, is a mid-season signing or something. Slider away. That's fouled off. 0-1. I don't remember her being here last time we played the Bird Lizards earlier this season, but I could be wrong. But yeah, they're missing their normal left fielder, Jackson Roquefort. He is out. He is injured as that heater is low. Ball 1. Go down and in. Misses inside. 2-1. Cutter up. Chased out of the zone. 2-2. Screwball down. Chased it, strike 3 in the dirt. Another punch out for Thicket. 2 down. She gone. And here's Kane Tambor, the first baseman, with Tier 2 ace exterminator and Tier 1 off-speed hitter. 10's hitting a .197 on the year for the former Thumper, but he has 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, and I remember that home run. It was off of us. I forget who was pitching that day. And hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Alright, well that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I'm being called away. Something's coming up. So we'll go ahead and finish this later. More than likely, next episode, we are going to finish the end of the regular season here, and we'll see who will come out on top as the division champion, and hopefully we will have clinched a playoff berth by that point as well. We shall see how things play out for our Bombers. But quick recap, we lost the game we did play today against the Gold Coats, as we lost that one 5-2. It was a lot closer than it appeared on paper, hits-wise, as we did get out-hit that game 14-8. But there was just one big inning for the Gold Coats that really solidified the victory there for them. We then won in the sim against the Nocturnal 6-3 before losing to the Toucans 9-2, who have now put themselves back in the playoff hunt with that win as they continue to get hot here at the right time. We have 3 games left to play, all against divisional opponents. We'll see if we can catch the Thumpers as we are behind by a game with 3 games left to play. Tune in next time to see how that turns out for us. If you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time we go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube and you're watching this, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you want to come over watch the games live before they're posted. You can also follow me over on that platform as well if you so choose. Quick shout out to Cabra for tuning in and chatting with me during the stream. Appreciate that. Everyone else, catch you on the next one. Until then, this is a nasty one. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.